Hi, I'm Dustin with Bass Pro Shops, and one of the most frequent questions we receive is what line do I use when I go bass fishing? With so many selections out there, it can be overwhelming at times. The three main lines that are used in bass fishing today are monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braid. Each has a specific purpose, and each one works better for certain techniques. Monofilament works best for topwater baits, crankbaits, spinner baits, reaction baits, because monofilament has more stretch, and monofilament is also buoyant. It floats, so it'll allow your topwaters to stay high in the water column. Monofilament also has good abrasion resistance. Fluorocarbon, on the other hand, sinks. It's more dense than monofilament, but it has great abrasion resistance and great feel. It also has the same light refraction as water, which allows it to be almost invisible underwater. It's great for fishing jigs, baits that you need to feel what's going on. You need to feel what's happening on the bottom. It's also good for crankbaits, deep diving crankbaits and jerk baits, where you're wanting to get your bait another foot or two deeper. Fluorocarbon will allow you to do that. Then you have braid. Braid is great because it has excellent properties as far as abrasion resistance. It also floats and has zero memory. Where the other two lines will have memory, braid does not. It makes it an excellent choice for spinning reels. Braid is good for fishing heavy covers such as lily pads and grass and wood, where you need stronger line that's not going to break and the fish isn't going to be able to cut you off on something. Anglers will typically use 50 and 65-pound braid for those applications. Then in the lighter braid, the 10, the 15, the 20-pound lines, you will use those on spinning reels. Typically those are used because guys want to get extra casting distance and have no memory whatsoever, which cuts down on the amount of knots and wind knots you have throughout the day. Braid is also extremely sensitive, similar to fluorocarbon, but more sensitive. And a lot of guys are using braid with a fluorocarbon leader, which allows it to be invisible under the surface of the water. No matter which line you choose, it's important to check your line. Always check your line for nicks and abrasions, and also start out your year with fresh line. Make sure you put fresh line on your reel to ensure success out on the water. If you have any questions or would like to know more information about what line to choose, be sure to stop by Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's and visit with one of our knowledgeable outfitters.